Shantihi. So yesterday we saw we should not be judgmental with respect to the birth of the people, whatever they are. We cannot be judgmental regarding that. Oh, he is that kind of person, is that kind. We cannot be judgmental. So, because their character, when their character, their inherent nature that comes out, not from their birth or anything, it comes from their inherent self, inherent nature. Okay, so we should not be judgmental. That is what he said. And he also goes on to say, mūṣikā gṛhajātāpi hantavyā svāpakāriṇī bhakṣyapradānairmārjāro hitakṛtprāpyate janaiḥ. mūṣikā gṛhajātāpi hantavyā svāpakāriṇī bhakṣyapradānairmārjāro hitakṛtprāpyate janaiḥ. gṛhajātāpi svāpakāriṇī mūṣikā hantavyā. Even if it is born in the house, what is the? Even if it is born in the house. See, with respect to that story of Vardhamana, that businessman, the cow, the bull, Sanjivaka was born in that house. That is why he is too loving towards that bull. And we even say the cat or dog which is born in our house or living for a long time in our house, we are attached to it too much. Even snakes, people who take care of snakes, if the snake is born in their house, they'll be very happy about that. So if it is a mūṣikā, if it is a rodent, a rat, what will you do? Oh, it was born in my house. No, you won't love it, because if it is not hurting you. Apakāriṇī, svāpakāriṇī. If it is not hurting you, it is okay. But svāpakāriṇī, if it is hurting you, see, these rats, what they do is they go and bite the books and make it into pieces. It cannot eat, and it cannot read. It is a waste. It will destroy all the things which you have in your house. So biting the pipes and biting the books and all things. So what happens is svāpakāriṇī. If it is going to be a problem, if it is going to create trouble for us, mūṣikā hantavyā, that rat should be killed. Therefore, to kill it, you cannot run behind the rat. It is very difficult. So, hitakṛtprāpyate bhakṣyapradānairmārjāro prārthate janaiḥ. hitakṛtprāpyate. So, what is the best way? We have to take care of the rat with a cat. So, that cat which is for our well-being, that cat, we bring it to our house, bhakṣyapradānairmārjāro, and we serve it. We give it food and all that, milk and food and whatever, cat food. And we take care of it. Janaiḥ, people take care of it. Why? To kill that rat, which is causing trouble. eraṇḍabhiṇḍārkanalaiḥ prabhūtairapi sañcitaiḥ dārukṛtyaṃ yathā nāsti tathaivājñaiḥ prayojanam. eraṇḍabhiṇḍārkanalaiḥ prabhūtairapi sañcitaiḥ dārukṛtyaṃ yathā nāsti tathaivājñaiḥ prayojanam. eraṇḍabhiṇḍārka. Eraṇḍa, castor oil we see, right? That castor oil, it is from this seed, castor seeds. So the leaves are also huge, like the binda, like the lady's finger leaves. It will be huge leaves. That's all. They are very good if you with a little salt and some oil, fry it, not to eat. Fry it and tie it on the place where you have pain. It removes the pain. So, eranda, okay, castor, the stem of castor. Nalaihi, the stem of stick from castor, okay. Bhinda, stick from lady's finger. Arka, stick from the crown tree. It's called tree. These eranda is also called as tree, but they are not tree. They are neither plants, young plants or tree. They are in between something. Okay. So even prabhūtairapi sañcitaiḥ, even if you have collected a great amount of this, great amount of this is a beautiful example. Normally, when we are talking about ignorant people, we give an example of ignorant people are like owls. So even if 1,000 owls say there is no sunrise, how can we trust? We don't believe it. That's the example we give. But here he is giving a beautiful different example. He says, eranda, this castor stem stick, bhinda, lady's finger stick, or crown tree stick. All this, prabhūtairapi sañcitaiḥ, even if you have collected a lot, huge amount, dārukṛtyaṃ yathā prayojanam nāsti. It is of no use to make a cot with it. You cannot make a cot with it. You cannot make a char with it. They are all these stems which we have said, they are all very weak stems. Whether it is castor trees or it is lady's fingers or it is the arka trees, they will be like a tube and very fragile. It will break over. So it is of no use to make anything out of it. Tathaivājñaiḥ prayojanam. Similarly, the ignorant people are also of no use. Even if you have thousands of them, they are of no use. No. You are wrong. What I am talking about is, if you think like that, now he is giving the final blow to whatever idea he wanted to establish. He says, kim bhaktenāsamarthena, kim śaktenāpakāriṇā, bhaktaṃ śaktaṃ ca māṃ rājannāvajñātuṃ tvamarhasi. Kim bhaktenā asamarthena, kim śaktenā apakāriṇā, bhaktaṃ śaktaṃ ca māṃ rājannāvajñātuṃ tvamarhasi. Hey Rajan, O Lord, O King, kim bhaktena. What is the use of people who are devoted, but they have no capability? Asamarthena, they are not capable of doing anything. But you say, oh, these fellows are capable of doing. Śaktena, they are powerful, but apakāriṇā, they are dangerous. So there is no point in having devoted people who are powerless, useless, or powerful people who are dangerous. Mam nāvajñātuṃ tvamarhasi. You cannot just dismiss me, because śaktaṃ bhaktaṃ ca māṃ. I am powerful and I am devoted. That kind of me you should not dismiss. You should not just shoo away me. Okay, you cannot shoo away me. Piṅgalaka, after listening to all this, piṅgalaka says, bhavatvevaṃ tāvat, let it be so. asamarthaḥ samartho va cirantanastvamasmākaṃ mantriputraḥ tadviśrabdhaṃ brūhi yatkiñcidvaktukāmaḥ. asamarthaḥ samartho va, whether you are capable or not does not really matter. Tvam asmākaṃ cirantana mantriputraḥ. You are my old mantri's son. You are my son, the son of minister. A very old minister he is. So you are his son. tadviśrabdhaṃ. Therefore, without any fear, tell me. yatkiñcidvaktukāmaḥ. Whatever you desire to say, just tell me. That's all. Don't have to worry about anything. Damanaka says, Deva, Lord, vignāpyam kinchid asti. I want to present something. I want to say something. Piṅgalaka says, Tan nivedaya aviprayatam. Express whatever you want to, whatever you desire to. No problem. Come on, tell me. So abravit, Damanaka says, Api svāpakāriṇī kāryam yad bhavet prithvīpatehe tanna vāchyam sabhā madhye provacha idam brahaspatihi. Api svāpakāriṇī kāryam yad bhavet prithvīpatehe tanna vāchyam sabhā madhye provacha idam brahaspatihi. Brahaspati idam provacha. Brahaspati has said this. What he has said? पृथ्वीपतेः स्वल्पतरमपि कार्यं यद् भवेत् तन्न सभामध्ये वाच्यम्. पृथ्वीपतेः of the king, swalpataram yat karyam bhavati, even if that something is even very minuscule, very small, very simple thing, simple matter, tanna vachyam sabhamadhye, that should not be said in front of the people. In the court it should not be discussed, never. Among the people it should never be discussed. Tad aikantike madvigyāpyam ākarniyantu devavadaha. Okay, therefore, sir, devapadaha, sir, aikantike, alone, madvigyāpyam ākarniyantu. Listen to me, whatever I want to say, listen to me alone. Okay, in seclusion, not in front of people. Yathā, because षट्कर्णो भिद्यते मंत्र चतुष्कर्ण स्थिरो भवेत् तस्मात् प्रयत्नेन षट्कर्ण वर्जयेत् सुधीः. Beautiful. षट्कर्णः भिद्यते मंत्रः चतुष्कर्णः स्थिरो भवेत् तस्मात् सर्वप्रयत्नेन षट्कर्णं वर्जयेत् सुधीः. षट्कर्णः भिद्यते मंत्रः. मंत्र means a secret. षट्कर्णः भिद्यते. Secret is destroyed if it is 6 years, meaning my 2 years, your 2 years, and another 2 years of somebody. If 6 years are listening to a secret, including the sayer, 6 years, if they are listening to a secret, then it is going to be no secret. Vidyate, that secret is lost. Chaturkarna sthiro bhavet. If it is 4 years, my 2, yours 2. If it is 4 years, then that secret stays. If you want to keep it even more secret, then don't reveal it to anyone. See, there are some things which we have to discuss secretively. So you have to say something. So when you say that, it should be only heard by that person, not by any other person. So then that secret is safe. Tasmat sarva prayatnena sudhihi षट्कर्णं varjayet. Therefore, with great effort, an intelligent person, a wise person should avoid 6 years. Atha piṅgalaka abhiprāyaඥāः vyaghra-dvīpi brika-purasaraः sarve'pi tadvacha samakarniya samsadi takṣanādeva dūribhūtaः. Atha piṅgalaka abhiprāyaඥāः. Then after this, Damanaka says this. We have to discuss this alone, not in front of people. Damanaka looks at everyone. And without even saying anything, these people, the other ministers, who are they? Vyaghra, tiger, dvipi, rhinoceros, and vrika, crane, etc. All the other ministers. Purasaraha, all the other ministers, including these people. Sarve'pi tadvacha samakarniya, listening to these words of Damanaka, samsadi takṣanādeva dūribhūtaḥ. From the court, they went far away from the court, from that court place. Tatascha Damanakaha. Thereafter, Damanaka said, Udaka-grahana-artham parvartasya swaminah kinchit kim iha nivritti avasthanam. Okay. You went to drink water. Why did you come back without drinking water? Piṅgalaka savilakṣasmitam na kiñcidvapi. Piṅgalaka says this. How? Savilakṣasmitam. 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 Lakṣasmitam. Smitam means with a smile. But this is not a smile. Vilakṣasmitam. It's a smile which is a shyness smile. A shy smile. Okay? So, like that he is smiling and nothing like that he is saying. He is saying, it's nothing, just nothing. So, Damanaka says, Deva, yadi anakhyayam tattishtatu. Sir, if it is something that should not be said, let it be so. Uktancha, because it is said. What is said? Dareshu kinchit swagjaneshu kinchit gopyam vayasyeshu suteshu kinchit yuktam na yuktam idam vichintya vadet vipaschit mahato anurodhat. Dareshu kinchit swajaneshu kinchit gopyam bayasyeshu suteshu kinchit yuktam nava yuktam idam iti vichintya vadet vipaschit mahato anurodhat. Mahato anurodhat, with great care one should have to vadet vipaschit. An intelligent person or a wise person should say things. Vichintya yuktam na yuktam va iti, after thinking that whether this is right or wrong, this should be said or not, after thinking a lot, one should have to say, no, it is okay, this is my wife. No. Dareshu kinchit gopyam, there are some things which you have to hide from your wife or husband. Swajaneshu kinchit, from your relative, from your family, you have to hide some things sometimes, or friends, some things. Vayasyeshu, with relatives, you have to hide something. Suteshu, with your sons and daughters, you have to hide something sometimes. So, only after thinking whether it should be divulged or not, only after good thinking, you have to say it with great care. The third person should not. Mahato anurodhat, with great care, you have to say that, not reveal it in front of others. Tachurtva piṅgalaka chintayamasa. After listening to these words of Damanaka, this jackal, piṅgalaka chintayamasa. The piṅgalaka, the king, he started thinking, okay, good. Yogyoyam drishyate, this fellow seems to be capable. Tat kathayami etasya agre atmano abhiprayam. I will tell whatever I feel in front of this fellow. I will reveal whatever I think in front of this fellow. Uktancha, because it is said. What is said? Suhrudi nirantara chitte gunavati bhrutye anuvartini kalatre swamini sauhrada yukte nivedya dukkham sukhi bhavati. This is something which we normally say. If you share your sorrow, you will become light-hearted and you will become happy. So you should not hold on to your sorrow, your pain. That's what we say, right? So this is the idea said here. Suhrudi nirantara chitte gunavati bhrutye anuvartini kalatre swamini sauhrada yukte nivedya dukkham sukhi bhavati. Nirantara chitte suhrudi, a person who always is attached to us, thinking about our well-being, who always thinks about our well-being with him. Gunavati bhrutye, a servant who has good qualities with him. Anuvartini kalatre, with spouse who always follows us. Swamini sauhrudayukte, and with a master who thinks about our well-being. Nivedya dukkham, in front of these people, when you present your sorrow, sukhi bhavati, you will become happy. You will become happy means your mind becomes light, and because you have shared your sorrow, you will be relieved of that. Bho damanaka shrunosi shabdam durat mahantam. So after thinking this piṅgalaka, he addresses Damanaka, the jackal. Bho damanaka shrunosi shabdam durat mahantam. Bho damanaka. Now this is a very interesting thing. Bho damanaka. See, Damanaka is a person who is a minister's son and a young boy. Hey, Damanaka. Hey, Damanaka. Oh, Damanaka. Re, Damanaka. No, he is not using any of this vacative. These are vacatives which people with some samskara, they use. With lesser amount of people. And with people who have no samskara, like that they will call, without even thinking. Now I see in India, because in language where there is respect and there is no respect, and we cannot say that in respect to English, but in Tamil or Hindi, a language where we can use words to differentiate with respect and without respect. people use respective vocatives with their sons and daughters. Kids, with them they will, with kids they will talk with respect. Not just their kids, any kid. But with elders they will talk with disrespect. Use words which are disrespectful. And if you ask what is that, you have to instill that idea of respect. You yourself are not showing any respect to others. How will you instill that? A, B, and that fellow, he will listen to that with respect. But whenever he uses words, he is going to use only with disrespect. And you will be happy. Of course, kids' word, whether it is even bad words, cuss words, they are good to hear by for the parents. So it's a natural thing. But still he says, Bho Damanaka, respected Damanaka sir. With like that he is now, because he now understands that fellow's capability. Shrunoshi Shabdam Durat Pahantam, from far away, afar, do you hear this sound? So Brahvid Damanaka says, Swamin, Shrunomi Tatakim. Sir, I do hear that. So what? Tatakim. So what? Piṅgalaka says, Bhadra, dear, Aham asmat vanat gantum ichchami. I desire to leave this forest. That's what he says. Piṅgalaka says, I desire to leave this forest. Damanaka says, Kasmat. Natural. Damanaka asks, why? Piṅgalaka says, Yato adya asmad vane kimapi apurvam sattam pravishtam. Yasya ayam mahashabdaha shruyate. Tasya cha shabdanurupena parakramena bhavyamiti. Piṅgalaka, the king, says, Yato adya asmad vane kimapi apurvam sattam pravishtam. Since there is some living being, apurvam sattam, some life, some living being, which is unheard of, apurvam, which we have not seen, not heard. That kind of being, living being, has entered this forest. Yasya ayam mahashabda shruyate, of which being this great sound we are hearing is of that being. Tasya cha shabdanurupena, listening to that sound, based on that sound, parakramena bhavyamiti, it should be very powerful. This is what I think. That is why I want to leave this forest. Damanaka says, Yat shabdamatradapi bhayam upagataha swami tadapi ayuktam. See, just by hearing some sound, if you are afraid, that is not right. Oh sir, that's not right. Uktancha, because it is said, what is said? Ambhasa bhidyate setuhu tatha mantro apyarakshitaha paishunyad bhidyate sneha bhidyate vagbhir apaturaha. Ambhasa bhidyate setuhu tatha mantro api arakshitaha paishunyad bhidyate sneha bhidyate vagbhih aturaha. Setuhu ambhasa bhidyate. Setu means bridge. Ambhasa, with water, it breaks. See, we need not talk about hanging bridge and all that. Even hanging bridge, it needs to be stuck to the shore. So if it is washed away from the shore, the basement is washed away from the shore, it is going to fall. So a bridge, which whether it has its columns in the planted on the river, or it's a flat one with pipes for the water to flow. If the flow of water is strong, it will break the bridge. We see this. So water breaks the bridge. Mantro arakshitaha vidyate. Similarly, mantra, when it is not protected, means when you don't take care of it. Like even if it is a mantra which is a siddha mantra, meaning you have acquired accomplishment through that mantra, you can use that mantra for anything. Even that mantra needs to be repeated again and again, so that the words they use in nowadays, recharge, you should recharge that mantra. If you take mantra as a guhya bhashana, secret, then if you don't protect the secret, that also is a lost. A secret is lost if it is not protected. Sneha paishunyat bhidyate. Sneha, friendship, is broken because of paishunya. Pishunata can be either stinginess or it can be how will you say this? To by disturbing others, by poking or fiddling others, like torturing them again and again. So if you are going to do those kind of things, bad qualities, if you are going to express bad qualities, your friendship is lost. Then aturaha vagbihi vidyate, and this person who is troubled, he gets destroyed because of his words, useless words. Vagbihi means it's not any, he's going to cry a lot saying this, that. No one is going to listen to those things. So he loses his character by speaking too much. After saying this, tanna yuktam swaminha purvarjitam manam tektum. Damanaka says, it is not right. Swamina purvarjitam manam tektum, to give up the forest which you have gained from your father. It's your property, it's your traditional, it's your family thing. So you cannot give up that forest. Yathā, because bheri, venu, veena, mridanga, tala, pataha, shankha, kahaladi bhedena, shabdaha aneka vidha bhavanti. Because there are different kinds of sounds. The sounds are of different types. Bheri, the drums. Dum, 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 that kind of drums. Venu, drum is skin instrument, okay? Percussion instrument. Venu, wind instrument. Flute. Venu means flute. Veena, string instrument, okay? Guitar and all that. Similarly, mridanga is also a percussion instrument, but it produces a different sound. Tala is your cymbals, ching chak, okay? Then pataha is also a kind of tubular instrument, like your trumpet, like that. It makes a sound. Shankha, conch also makes sound, right? So kahala and similar instruments. There are different kinds of sounds produced by these different kinds of instruments. That na kevala shabdamatrādapi bhetavya. Therefore, there are so many sounds here in this world. Therefore, tad na kevala, just because of shabda, some sound, you should not be afraid. Just hearing some sound, you should not be afraid. So, uktancha, because it is said. What is said? We will see this. Om purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnameva vashishyate. Om shanti shanti shanti.